What's good, Sixers fans? Y'all are tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Sixers fans, I got some things on my mind as it pertains to this roster, and I got to be honest, ever since that James Harden trade, I've been on edge because there's a strong chance that Ben Simmons will be traded for the likes of a guy named Bradley Beal, or I can't think of anybody bigger than that we would actually move Ben Simmons for. But the bottom line is the Sixers are in a position where they're very much looking to make this team better, especially to compete with a team like the Brooklyn Nets, who just made a significant blockbuster trade to send James Harden to their squad. And they moved on from Karis LeVert and Jarrett Allen and a bunch of assets. But again, the Brooklyn Nets just became one of the best teams in the East, and they lack depth. That's the reality. But we can't ignore the firepower they have in Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving if he decides to come out of the fortress of solitude. But if the Philadelphia 76ers decide to make a move, if they make any move, I believe the move that needs to be made is a trade for Bradley Beal. Now, we all know if that trade happens, Ben Simmons most likely will be a part of that deal. It'd be hell of a high water if the Washington Wizards decide to make that deal without including something in return that makes it worth their while. But I don't know about moving on from Ben Simmons. I understand his offensive output isn't the most. He doesn't take that many shots in a game. He's not a scoring dynamo as we all would like him to be. He doesn't shoot the ball. But on offense, what he brings to the table is his basketball acumen, his vision, his ability to make timely passes, his ability to get the offense set up and put people in position. I know we want Ben Simmons to score more. I get it. But what he brings to the table in other facets when it comes to passing the ball, playing defense, running in transition, perimeter defense, defense on the low block on the baseline, being able to just guard anybody on the court. He provides so much besides scoring, and I feel like if we traded him, we would lose out on so much, and our team would definitely get worse on the defensive end, and when it comes to just offensive continuity. But bringing in a guy like Bradley Beal would definitely explode us on offense when you pair him with a guy like Joel Embiid, surrounded up with guys like Seth Curry, Tyrese Maxey, Shake Milton, Danny Green, Dwight Howard, Isaiah Joe, Dakota Mathias, Paul Reed, Matisse Thybulle. You know, we have some pieces that can fit into a championship-style roster. But if we move on from Ben Simmons, who's going to guard guys by the likes of LeBron James? Who's going to guard guys like Kevin Durant? You know, who's going to guard guys, you know, like AD? You know what I'm saying? I know we got Joel Embiid, but still mismatches. The thing that makes the Sixers so dangerous on defense is their ability to take advantage of mixed matches, especially that guard position, having Ben Simmons play it because he's 6'10", damn near 250 pounds, runs like a deer, super athletic. He just doesn't score. But again, I do understand trading for a guy like Bradley Beal will make us so much better on offense. Bradley Beal's averaging damn near 35 points per game on 60% true shooting percentage. And he's just supremely elite. He's in that elite group of guys in the league that are capable of scoring on any defense, no matter who you put in front of them. That's a very small class. And honestly, it just makes the Sixers that much more dynamic on offense. If we are to get Bradley Beal, like I said, Ben Simmons most likely will be a part of that deal. And if we do make it happen, we're going to have to find a way to make it a three-way trade, find a way to satiate the loss of Ben Simmons with acquiring maybe a guy like PJ Tucker from the Rockets, you know, make it a three-team trade. Something has to happen if we're going to make that trade for Bradley Beal on defense. We have to make something happen in order to maintain our continuity on defense, because there have been too many times this season where we've allowed teams to really run through us on defense, and we've had to kind of make up for it on offense. Now, we have a pretty solid record. I believe we're 9-4, and it's still very early in the season. But again, trades are still likely to happen. And I believe one trade that can potentially happen is the Sixers trading for Bradley Beal. And most likely Ben Simmons will be a part of that deal because Bradley Beal provides that team with so much offensive output, and they will definitely need somebody to offset that. Now, the Washington Wizards do have Russell Westbrook under contract because they traded for him. But Russell Westbrook is out with an injury. He's not really valuable right now as a trade asset. He's been moving around, and he kind of seems like poison to offenses. And I like Russell Westbrook, but he just doesn't seem like a guy that people are dying to get to right now. Bradley Beal is the real McCoy, and he's the guy that I believe if the Sixers go for him, he's going to make us explosive on offense, and we're going to be able to compete with teams like Brooklyn, in my opinion. But again, making that move will make us weaker on defense, and the only way it can work is if we satiate that move. We're going to get someone to fill in the gap on defense. That's the only way it works. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm your guy, Tone II, and y'all was tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you've been loyal to the soil from the beginning, you already know where my heart is, and I'm so grateful for you guys committing yourselves to my journey, and I'm just so grateful. Be on the lookout for more content, and make sure y'all cop up on y'all Chalk It Up merch, and I'd be so grateful for that. Once again, y'all have been tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, y'all, and let's go Sixers.